What are you doing?
Welcome back to the channel. SummerSlam was dope. SummerSlam was dope. Just don't ruin this for me, woman. Okay. Welcome back to the channel. Subscribe if you're new here. Follow me on all my socials. Please. SummerSlam Night 2 just ended. Oh my God. Let's talk about it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me calm the fuck down.
12 seconds later.
Okay, I come down a bit. The triple threat match, right? Oh. Oh my God, it was too good. Oh my God, I don't even want to talk about the show. I just want to talk about the main event. But here we go. So, triple threat match. Love the match. Shout out to Naomi's father playing the guitar. I didn't know he played the guitar, But then yet again, why would I know? It's not like I know the chick. So yeah, so that was actually a very special moment. Her coming out with her dad and he's playing her theme song with that guitar. That was so fucking dope. Love the finish. It still made Rhea look strong, and Naomi still retained, which made sense. She just won the title. There's no way you could just take that shit away from her like that, And shout out to Io with the spots. They all did good, but Io got that high flying shit going on, man. So shout out to shout out to Io. So yeah, love the match. Great way to open the show. I ain't gonna hold you. Great way to open the show. Then we had our TLC match. Now, I ain't even gonna hold you. I love that they showed Devon and Bubba, and then they showed my boy Matt and Jeff. I'm so glad I saw them on the WWE TV screen again. And shout out to the Hardys, man. The TNA tag team champs and fourth rope tag team champs. Love it. And yeah, man, I hope they do good. I know them and the Dudleys have a match. Victory Road, Slammiversary, some TNA, man. I forgot. Battle of Glory, I think it was. So yeah, but the TLC match, loved it. Everybody did a spot. Shout out to B-Fab and all the other, and Nikki and Candice. Yeah, I think that's her name. I don't know. Sorry, y'all. They did amazing. Love that the woman took a spot, especially old girl Candice. What the fuck was up with that ladder spot? Like, what the fuck was up with that, dog? Like, shit, bro. But yeah, the match was dope. Loved the moves. Loved Axioms and Faxiom, the tag team. Ring gear, loved it. It looked like fucking literal superheroes and shit, And yeah, I just fucking loved it. Match was dope. Kind of obvious the White Six was gonna win, in my opinion. But yeah, the match was dope. Like one of my favorite TLC matches. And I ain't gonna lie, Rey Fenix and Andrade, they're growing on me as a tag team. They really are. So yeah, man. I love the TLC match. It was actually pretty fucking good. All right, so Becky versus Lyra. So this was like the worst match of this night. I ain't gonna hold you. I really try to get behind it. It was just whack. Even the the weapons and like shit and the crowbar and all that, I was not impressed. It really, I just wasn't fucking with it. If I'm gonna keep it a buck. And I wish I did like it, but I just didn't. Don't know how to feel about Becky's new theme. I gotta listen to the full shit. But yeah, she has a new theme. Bailey coming out, kind of didn't like the finish of Bailey punching Lyra and then Becky taking the pin, because you literally can see Bailey just sitting and standing there the whole time after that accident. My thing is like, dog, you had enough time to freaking break up that pin and be like, hey, I was an accident, and let her win the match. But whatever. But yeah, the lowest point of the show was definitely that for me. So yeah, on to the next one. Solo versus Jacob was another disappointing match, just because it was so predictable. You have two dudes in a cage. Everybody knows it's the oldest story in wrestling. Oh, one guy's outnumbered all the time. He has a cage match to prevent the other guys to come in the match, and then they still find a way to do it. It's predictable. Come on, man. Shout out to Jacob. I love that last spot after the match was over, where he did a moonsault off the top rope. But yeah, man, I was expecting a little more. I ain't even gonna hold you. Just wasn't my cup of tea. So, let's see what happens now. I don't know if the feud's gonna continue, because honestly, who's gonna beat Solo? Not saying that Solo's like this big threat right now, but it's like, storyline wise, it's like, at this point, anybody can really beat him. But like, who would be like, oh, finally, they got it off of Solo? Because I get it, he just won it like the last PLE, I think. But like, they're not doing nothing much with this whole shit. And what's up with the name of what, MFT or whatever the fuck they're called? Yeah, so they're no longer the Bloodline, because if that's the case, please, first of all, I'm glad, because this Bloodline shit has gone far enough, in my opinion. And also, it's like, what the fuck they're gonna keep doing with that shit, So yeah. Then we had AJ versus Dom. First of all, I love that Dom was wearing the navy blue color like his pops Ray was back in 2005, I think it was, for that ladder match for Dominic's custody against Eddie. And then, you had AJ Styles wearing a similar gear to Eddie and coming out in the lowrider. Like, that was pretty freaking cool. The match was dope. I liked it. It was nothing too crazy, but it was good for what I was watching. Glad Don retained, because I do want to see him be double champs. I know those reports are coming out saying he might be double champ. I love the spot. Before I talk about the ending, I love the steel chair spot. Dom does the hitting it on the floor, throwing it to AJ, and then AJ puts it on him and lays down. Had the crowd going. Then, that final spot, man. Whoa, that final spot, I loved it. The boot thing, I was paying attention to Dom's boot, because I'm like, why the hell is that shit loose? I'm like, oh, this is going to be a spot. I know what's going to happen. He's going to do that submission. He did. Dom used it to his advantage. Light, cheat, and steal. 1, 2, 3. My boy Dom retains. I swear to God, what was that? AAA Mania or some shit, whatever it's called. Yo, I'm going to watch that shit, because I think Dom's definitely going to become a double champ. And I wouldn't mind seeing it. So, yeah, shout out to Dom. Let's talk about the main event. Absolute cinema. I don't care what no one thinks. This is my opinion. And first of all, this is my opinion. But before I get to my opinion, we can all agree this match was way better than their WrestleMania match. It was. It just was. And my opinion is, this was one of my favorite John Cena matches of all time. It was. I felt like I was watching Super Cena again. Then you had Super Cody and this and that. It was just dope. It had everything. They started slow. Then you had Cena throwing shit like he was still in his prime, and throwing that steel steps, the announcement table spot, all that shit, the table spot, the taking one of the corners, like the buckle of the freaking rope and using it, and Cena kicking out, hella AAs, hella this. Also, that one like spot where he threw him through behind the curtains, and then he came up with Cody on his shoulder with the lights. Aura. I think I might make that I wanted to make that my thumbnail, but I think I might have to put what happened after as my thumb down. You know, who knows?
Yeah.
But bro, that was aura forming right there. That was a dope match, man. I loved it. I don't care what no one thinks about it. I loved it. You know, as a fan, this is what I wanted. Super Cena shit, you know. Also, this match proved that if John Cena stayed babyface during the road to WrestleMania, the fans would have turned on Cody. On some real shit. The fans would have turned on Cody. Bro, they were booing Cody and cheering the fuck out of Cena. I'm telling you. So say what you want about this heel run. If it truly is over, which I guess it is, guess what? It was the right call for Cody's sake if you were going to keep Cody a babyface. Because they did not give a fuck. Us Jersey motherfuckers, we didn't give a fuck about Cody. Yeah, that's right. I'm in Jersey, you know. And there is in Jersey, bro. That's how we do, bro. But yes, I love Cena. I love the entrance, first of all. Before I keep talking about the match, the entrance where it just showed the name John Cena. And then he comes out and then it's, you know, the lights are all and all that. That's how I fucking love it. So, yeah. But yeah, yo, the match was dope. I wish we had a little blood involved, but it was cool. It was cool, you know. Love the match. I will say I did not like the Cody one. You know, I didn't like it. I wish Cena would have kept going. Maybe this means number 18. Most likely not. But you know, I felt like Cena should have been champ throughout the whole run once he won it. But it's okay, man. You know. We can't get it all, man. So, you know, I'm just grateful that Cena proved that he still got it. My man pulled moves from 2015 U.S. Open Challenge Cena. Like, he did the flips, that one flip thing where, like, he jumps on their backs and then flips them over and then freaking top rope. I don't give a fuck, bro. That shit was dope as fuck. But, you know, Cody winning is cool, whatever. Let's see what happens with Cody now. But yo, after the match was over, oh my God. It's official. Brock Lesnar is back in WWE. Bro, first of all, his theme song heading, like, I legit said, maybe Brock may come back or something, you know, because every year or every PLE, I feel like it's always Brock will come back. Brock Lesnar will come back. And I'm like, maybe he will, maybe he won't. And then, you know, when Triple H says, you ain't seen nothing yet, I'm like, maybe Brock may come. And, you know, but I wasn't expecting. I say, if he comes, he comes. He came. Pause. Yo, the pop and everything. Now, I get it. A little controversy outside. We can make a whole nother video about that right now. But let's just focus about this right now, because I do got my opinions on it. Holy shit. What a moment. First of all, I felt like I was like 10 years old. No, 11 years old. Again, like, wasn't it 10 years ago where... Was it 10 years ago? No, I think it was 11 years ago. Where Brock beat the fuck out of John Cena at SummerSlam and took the WWE World Heavyweight Championship from him. Because, Jesus Christ, I felt that moment again. Like, you know, Brock walking. First of all, Brock with long hair. I saw pictures of him with the long hair. Motherfucker gonna look like a Viking, which is hilarious because he's from, correct me if I'm wrong, I think from like Minnesota I know he played for the Vikings when he left WWE, so that's actually quite funny. But yo, the motherfucker looks like a legit Viking, like holy shit. But yo, Brock is back. We're gonna see Brock versus Cena. You know, that's dope. Oh my God, it's crazy, bro. It's just crazy that this happened. You know, Brock Lesnar is back. Cena and Brock are gonna go at it. Brock hit Cena with that F5, which is hilarious because not only should I bring up the match they had at SummerSlam like 11 years ago, I want to say a few years back when Roman and Cena had their match at SummerSlam. I don't think this was captured on TV, but Brock hit a F5 on Cena that SummerSlam too, so that's actually quite hilarious. But yo, that's crazy, bro. Brock Lesnar is back. You know, we got babyface Cena, Super Cena, the fuck. Like, we legit saw Super Cena, U.S. Open Challenge Cena, and greatest of all time Cena together. That was like every version of Cena we seen. Like, holy shit. And then you got Brock coming back. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. But yo, I don't know how to feel. I can't wait. We just gonna have to wait and see. Like, comment, subscribe. turn on notifications, and I'll catch y'all the next one, man. Peace.